Hello, welcome to ACE Manager. IT Focus, ACE 12, Changing Scenes in Data Processing. There are strong reasons for my choosing IT Focus as my second chapter in ACE Manager after Control Focus. Some of them are phenomenal developments in information technology over the last 4 decades, making it all pervasive in the world of business. Constant exploration of ways and means by which hardware and software vendors brought computers close to the users. Scope for deploying IT extended practically to all facets of business operations, which has brought great benefits to the table. Scope for automation continues to bring significant business advantages in many areas, practically on a continuous basis for effective and efficient conduct of business. Above all, in some pockets, user resistance to anxiety, to indifference, to ignorance of IT's role in business operations, which was a serious limitation to overcome. When computers made their entry into business organizations, it was mainly in large organizations, and their application was into processes like payroll. What happens in payroll? Attendance record of all employees are bunched up for a month, and at the end of the month, their earnings are processed for net pay calculations using the salary master. Saving manual efforts was the direct benefit of deploying computers for this purpose. Another application where computers were initially in use was inventory. In large factories, where thousands of inventory items are in use, it served the purpose of keeping inventory records. By bunching up receipts, issues, sorting them in the item code order, and superimposing them on the opening balances of individual items, generated closing balance for the month. This served the inventory record purpose on a historical basis. These applications were called batch processing applications. Subsequently, in the 70s, online, meaning up-to-date, applications came into existence. Appropriate examples to refer to these applications are railway reservation systems and airline reservation systems. Computing power greatly enhanced on one side, while computers started shrinking in size on the other, from mainframe to mini to PC. Mainframes were required to be in an air-conditioned environment, whereas PCs can be used anywhere with no such requirements. Even on the cost of computing, there has been a phenomenal reduction progressively over the decades. Online applications were followed by database management systems, MRP applications, ERP applications, end-user computing tools, mobile computing, and Internet of Things as IoT applications, and computers are everywhere now. We cannot visualize any organization which can afford to ignore computers today. Large or small, every organization has some amount of utility coming out of these computers. In my next few podcasts, I shall share my thoughts on what enabled these developments in IT and how IT and business activities have become inseparable from each other today. Purpose of these podcasts is to help user discretion and appropriate use of information technology for managerial effectiveness. Thank you for your attention. Let's move on with my next ACE.